The African National Congress says that it's poised for a landslide victory and is confident in an overwhelming majority in the provinces in the coming elections. This despite the face of despair by people who feel left behind and are struggling to make ends meet. The party says that it goes into the elections humbled by the trust that South Africans continue to show in the ANC to transform their lives for the better.
Guten Morgen.
With only 6 days left before the election, the ANC says even though the road it travelled has not been easy, it has learned hard lessons from its mistakes. Whilst it has taken note of people struggling, it has also seen faces of people whose lives have been touched by the progress it ushered in.
We have experienced the good, the bad and the ugly that continue to characterize our nation. We have been on the receiving end of harsh criticism and as well as praises. Our resolve to correct the mistakes of the past, decisively fight corruption and move at a brisker pace to deliver services has never been greater. No citizen must ever be left behind in our journey to grow South Africa and make a better life for all a living reality.
But for others, the progress remains unimaginable. In places where there are no means of crossing rivers and streams, countless people are losing their lives or injuring themselves attempting to cross.
Government will construct those bridges in those areas in the next 5 years.
On the election campaigns, the ANC says it noted the provocative manner in which some opposition parties are instigating violence and called on its members to defend the integrity of the elections.
Under no circumstances must any of our supporters react to these provocative acts which range from insults to denigrating or appropriating ANC symbols. Any member of the ANC involved in any act that is violation of the Electoral Code of Conduct, which includes disrupting meetings of other parties, will be subjected to disciplinary processes.
Mbalula reiterated the ANC's position on its members implicated in the Zondo Commission. The ANC called on those implicated to cooperate when called to account. He says the ANC's resolve to correct the mistakes of the past is to fight corruption and move at a brisker pace to deliver services. Meanwhile, the ANC has rejected the notion of possibilities of coalitions between itself and other parties. It says it's confident of a decisive victory at both national and provincial levels. Lehana Tsotetsi, SABC News, Johannesburg.